Frangioni, Chris Reeve. Welcome to South Florida.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
You too.
All right. You're out here on tour with Avril Lavigne,
Indeed.
but let's take it back to the beginning. Let's get to know you a little bit.
Right on, yeah.
How did it start with you and the drums, and where are you from, and how'd you find the drums?
Well, the accent, I'm from Australia.
Okay.
And I've been playing forever. And then did the pop scene in Australia and covers and teaching, all the stuff. And then 2015, got a call from Richard Patrick from Filter.
Yep.
Uh,
So
and
that's
then-
your first big gig now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I flew out and moved to America. And
How did you get a call from Richard in Australia?
That was a strange turn of events. I got called mid 2014. I think they were looking for a drummer, and my teacher at the time was Jeff Friedel, who was with Perfect Circle and Devo now.
Okay.
And he called me and said, "Hey, look, Filter's looking for a drummer. I know you're in Perth. You probably can't get a visa that quick, but just thought I'd give you a heads up."
So that was the referral.
That was the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say they found you online, but
Yeah,
no.
it was,
This is Jeff.
Yeah, it was Jeff, because Jeff played with Filter as well.
I see.
Yep. And yeah, he's like, "You probably can't do it, but thought I'd give you a heads up." And I'm like, "I can't do it." So,
And why couldn't you do it?
because I only had like 2 weeks notice.
Oh,
and
it was the visa. It
yeah, to
wasn't
get
anything
lawyers
else.
and like all the thing. It's,
Yeah,
it's
no,
a
it
thing.
can't happen in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So 6 months go by, and then one of my best friends from Perth meets Richard, and they're looking for a drummer again for a different tour. And he recommends this guy from Perth. And Richard's like, "Who's this guy from Perth? I've heard about him before." And so they hit me up and they said, "Could you do it this time? We've got like 7 weeks." I'm like, "I can do this one."
You did it in 7 weeks.
Yeah, we did it in less.
That's lightning fast.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
How did
Yep.
you do that? Let's walk
Good
to
lawyers.
the stage and tell us. Yeah, very good lawyers. And obviously a clean record. This
Right.
man is a perfect citizen in Australia, because otherwise
That's it.
he isn't coming to the States that easily. And then you get the gig,
Yeah.
and then what happens?
So I toured with Filter for 4 years, maybe 5 years. Met my lovely wife. She was a bass player. Now the bass player for Cher.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. And then around 2019, I started playing with Tom Morello as well for about
Right.
a year or two.
Right. How did that come about? I mean, another iconic musician.
Actually, the same way this sort of came about, there was a jam night in LA called Soundcheck at the Lucky Strike.
Okay.
And this gentleman, Steve Filazzo, runs that, and there's a house band, and I would go in and fill in for the house band occasionally.
Who's the house drummer?
Glenn Sobel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when he couldn't do it, I would go in sometimes, and the singer for that band is Carl Restivo, who is the MD for Tom. So that's how that sort of came about.
Nice.
And the guy that runs Soundcheck, Steve, is Avril's musical director. So
Okay,
it
so
just
that's how
sort
it
of,
all connects.
sort of came through Soundcheck, yeah.
But clearly, the drumming speaks for itself, right? You're sharing how the relationships were formed and the
Yep.
opportunities kind of presented themselves.
Yep.
But
Yep.
what did you do to get ready as a drummer from when you started and on your journey? You took lessons.
From then
you
to
were,
now.
You were
Yep,
sharing
I was
and-
self-taught for a long time.
Okay.
And then maybe around 16, I started formal lessons. And then through my own school, I started teaching at my high school after that. And then once I started teaching, that's when I really started to know what I was talking about,
Mhm.
because you have to be able to convey
Right.
what you're saying.
It's a
you know?
deeper dive.
Yeah.
To learn to be able
Yep.
to teach.
Yep. Yep. And so that's when all the theory came in, and then just
Beyond drumming, you're
5,000
saying.
gigs. Yes. Yep.
Music as
Yep.
opposed to just rhythm.
Yeah. Yep.
And so you can read,
Yes.
right, of course.
Yes.
And
Yep, I can read.
from the drum standpoint, what did they have you working on that kind of took your drumming next level?
Definitely a lot of technique stuff. But
Bounce and
Yep.
stick control.
Yep. And then a lot of conceptual things as well, because my teachers would come in visiting. I don't know if you've heard from Darren Ferrugia. He was a drummer for a TV show called Hey Hey It's Saturday in Australia,
Okay.
which is one of our biggest variety shows.
Right. The show I'm familiar with.
Yeah, and he's a very accomplished jazz drummer, and he would come in and show me some techniques that were very out of my wheelhouse. Like I'm a rock guy.
Right.
And
So what's one? Let's go to the kit.
Yeah.
Show me an example of
something that
that kind of like changed your world.
something that Darren showed me.
Yeah, and something that was like, whoa, wait a second, what is this?
Oh yeah. The first one, I think I was 15, and the first thing he ever showed me that blew my mind was triplets phrased as something else. And I had done fours before, but he just played this thing. He was we had a metronome going,
right.
And he's like, "Do you know what this is?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fives." He's like, "Yeah, but to a metronome, it sounds completely different." You think of 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. And so he was playing it through all these different subdivisions, like 7s and 5s and all this stuff. And I'm like, that changed my mind.
Right, right.
That was awesome.
And had you practicing that? That's awesome.
Yeah, so that got me into the world of polyrhythms, polymetrics, and all that sort of stuff. From there, I was like, wow, Meshuggah and Tool, and
yeah,
like I kind of got where it was all coming from.
Right.
By that point.
But the math on it is really mind blowing when
Yep.
you think about how
Yep.
it's all divided up. And Billy
Yep.
Cobham was an early innovator
Yep.
in odd time
Exactly.
signatures. And then
Yep.
you look at Gary Chaffee and you look at
Yep.
the evolution
That's
of
it.
polyrhythms, and
Yep.
it's quite incredible. You
Yep.
know, Danny Carey and Vinny and the guys you're
That's
talking
it,
about.
yeah.
are just,
And so funnily enough, that's what's in. I have a drum solo in the show every night now, and that's sort of what half of the solo is based on, is all polyrhythmic stuff. That's really cool that I get to be able to do that. So
and it was
yeah.
all against the concept here that you were first turned on to was all against the quarter note.
Exactly.
So it was
Yep.
how you basically how you would divide it and then resolve and land
Yep.
on the one.
Yep, and
Right.
hearing the relationship with each beat, in where the fives, for instance, landed on each beat.
Right.
And then you only have to learn 3 of them, and then you just keep repeating them. And
Right, right. But
Yeah.
keeping track.
exactly.
So what was
Yep.
one exercise that you did to improve that muscle memory?
For that one?
Yeah.
Was figuring out, I wish we had my little metronome thing.
Well, wait, where's a pair of sticks?
Ah,
I'll be your metronome. I make a pretty good metronome.
I bet, yeah.
Pretty
There's
good.
one.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
There you go.
All right, so you give me a tempo.
So around here. So if you're doing, what I'm doing there is I'm thinking about the 3 different stick hits that you're doing, because it takes 3 beats for the 5s to come around.
Right, right.
So I would think about the first one is that much, and then
Okay.
the second one, if you go again. So the second one is the off beats.
Aha,
to
right,
that.
right.
And then the third one, if we go in.
And there it is.
Then
There's the one.
Then it lands on that one, and then the next one would be the following one.
Resolve. Okay,
Yep.
so let's do it. Let's do it all together. So.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's where it lands for the one.
Right, right. That was
And-
good though. You gave me that one because that is really
Yeah.
cool the way those rhythms
So
play.
technically, if you were going to write it down, we'd be playing in 3/4. Technically,
I see.
with triplets playing 5. This is really mathy.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. It's
But the idea is you get that muscle memory down, so you're thinking about the click there, and then keep track of where the actual one is.
yeah, yeah.
And that's the magic of it.
And
so-
you're playing it to the cymbal. So if
Yes.
you start breaking that around the kit, and it
Yep.
turns into just
Yep.
rhythms and tones that
Yeah.
just sound mind-boggling, really.
Yep. It blows my mind. And then the idea is to try and sing the actual one while you're doing it. And one.
Have you used New Breed?
Yeah.
Gary Chester?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a
Yeah.
great book.
That's my jam.
Modern Drummer Publications. That's one of our biggest selling books because it's so transformational.
Yeah. I work on the New Breed stuff almost every day.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go through the systems.
Yep. Yep. I love that Newbury book. Yep. It was Chris Coleman put me onto it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Chris. What's one of your favorite exercises from Newbury?
From Newbury, I mean, Chris has got me working on the grid stuff. So doing ostinatos with the feet, and then sight reading something.
The melody or just anything?
Sight reading anything.
Okay.
And then counting something else.
Oh, yeah, that's a really advanced stuff.
Yeah, like I have to do like 30 minutes of meditation before I start. And not
because
really.
you have to be so in the zone.
You got to be in the zone, and it's to a click as well.
Right.
So yeah,
and it has, and the thing is, when I started working on New Breed, and I would start to get it, I would I would record myself and play it back, and I'd be like, man, I really nailed that, and I sucked.
Right.
Me personally, I'm just speaking for me, of course, because I didn't have feel. It was so hard to play. That mathematically and technically it was right. But then
it doesn't sound good.
No, it didn't sound good. And it took me a long time to be able to execute it and actually have it sound like Gary envisioned it, like you can do it, and like Chris and Dave and Kenny and guys that just really have it down. And that was like next level to me. Did you find that to be the same thing?
Absolutely, yeah. The thing that blows my mind the most about that the counting thing is that you can play an exercise and like I can nail the exercise and it sounds good, it's fine, it's grooving, it's doing the thing, and I'm counting quarter notes or something, but then you try and count eighth notes over the top of it and you can't do it at all. Like I'll be blazing through something at like, 130, 140, clean, and then count eighth notes, I can't crack 60 BPM. Wow. Because your hand will be trying to play an and when it should be playing an or you'll say an and it's actually on an and.
Right.
It's amazing.
No, that is. Isn't that incredible? And then and in Gary's system, then he has you also singing the and.
Yes. Yep. And then my favorite one, which is actually a lot easier, is singing what you play.
Okay.
So if you're reading the thing, you'd be like one and all that stuff.
Yeah, you're singing the melody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And then remembering what number you're up to while you're doing it. Right. I love that stuff.
That's awesome. Man, it's such great stuff. New Breed. It's obviously changed your life. It's changed a lot of drummers' lives. I'll never forget the first time I ever tried it myself. It's awesome. Yep. So what is one thing that nobody knows about Chris Reeve?
One thing that nobody knows about me? About drumming or anything? Anything. I have a dog named Pizza, and he's brand new. He's a puppy.
Okay, you love dogs, obviously.
Yeah, that's
and pizza. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Are we kindred souls on our diets?
Everybody loves pizza.
That's my philosophy.
That's why we have a dog named Pizza.
So you have a dog named Pizza, and what do you love to do when you're not drumming? What's something that might surprise people that is a passion of yours, not music or drumming?
Well, jumping rope now. That changed a lot of things.
Really?
Last year.
So physical ed, and that's something you're super passionate about?
I love it, like cycling.
Okay.
Gym. That's generally where I spend. If I'm not like writing for my school stuff or playing drums, I'm usually being active.
Okay. So you're an outdoors guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your school, what's going on with your school? What is that?
So I have a drum academy. It's actually this logo on here. It's called Drum Fuzzled.
Drum Fuzzled.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's online?
Online. Yep, drumfuzzled.com.
Okay.
So this is one of the reasons I love this machine, the new SPD Pro, because you can have logos and pictures on it. So
yeah, that's really cool. No, that is cool though. Not to mention that it's the best iteration they've ever made of that.
It's so good.
But tell me more about Drum Fuzzled.
Drum Fuzzled. Well, it's basically a school that it's all course designed.
By you?
By me, all 100% by me. It's basically 25 years of my teaching knowledge. I sat down for 6 months and just wrote everything.
Wow. That's a commitment.
And so I'm working on it as we speak, my books and stuff. I've got 3 books coming out.
Fantastic.
So they're probably about 70% done. I'm hoping by Christmas.
And it's quite a labor of love. So you have the courseware that you're 70% done with, and then you have the online. Is the online launched?
It's about to be, yeah. As soon as we finish the tour, which is July 6th, I think. Yeah, I go home and it's all good to go.
And it's an online school. People go up, pay for a year or a class?
Just,
or how did you structure
just monthly.
It's monthly.
Monthly.
And then you're just putting new content up.
That's right, yeah. My plan as well is to hopefully do some collaborations, and they'll be just like one-offs. So I have a whole charting system that I've developed as well.
Great. There'll be play-alongs?
Yep.
Right.
Tons of play-alongs. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And so yeah, my charting system is going to be like a separate thing as well, because that's the thing that really has helped with just all of my career since I've moved to America.
When you're learning songs, you have a system, and it's not the Nashville system.
No.
Okay, this is your own. This is the Chris Reeve system.
Yeah, it's kind of a hybrid of everything.
Okay.
So it's really fast. I can chart a song in about the song's length, and it's about 80, 95% accurate.
And students will learn that at your school.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep,
Sign me up. That's fantastic. And how much is it going to be a month or a year?
It'll be $19.99 a month.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. Awesome. Drumfuzzled.com.
That's it.
All right. So we'll get more into that, everybody, as it launches, and there's more to share. But that sounds fantastic.
Right
so,
on.
who inspired you?
Ooh, today or
no? Coming up.
Coming up.
Major influence, not just drumming. Like could be a dad, could be a teacher, could be a karate instructor. Like who really inspired you?
My grandparents and my parents really started it for me.
They were very supportive and very nurturing.
Yep. My my parents really liked the idea of guitar because it's a little quieter.
Right, a lot quieter, especially with headphones.
Yeah, so they're like, here's a guitar. Would you like to learn guitar? And I'm like, thanks for the guitar. So I learned a little bit, but I was like, I really want to learn drums. And so my parents made me a deal and said, you can learn drums if you go and buy your own drum kit, which means you need to get a job.
Wow. Okay.
So I was 13 and I went and got a paper route. And I worked long enough to buy my kit, and then I quit.
Yeah, but not the drums, the paper route.
Not the drums, that's
so
right.
You could practice. And what kit was your first?
It was called a Percussion Plus.
Okay, so true day one starter kit. So before that, you're playing on pillows and pads.
Exactly. I was air drumming.
Oh, even air
which
drumming.
I don't know how I did that because it rips your forearms up.
Yeah.
I guess being 11, you're invincible.
Yeah, that's the beauty of that age. Let's go over the kit you have today.
Yeah.
So you're playing Pearl.
I am.
You've been a Pearl guy for how long?
6 years. Yeah. I've been on the pedals for 20, I think, and the hardware as well for about 20. Yeah.
Okay. And so these are very cool looking kit. It looks
purple,
like an acrylic.
Yeah.
But I guess it's the lights, obviously. So
it is, yeah.
It's
so these are the pink color tones, but it depends what light. I think we've got sort of purpley lights on them. But yeah, my whole idea with these, like I've been touring with wood drums my entire life, and when the idea came up last year for what the kit is going to look like. I said, so what does the stage look like? And it's very pink. There's a lot of pink going on. So we started throwing in the idea around of pink drums. And I said, what if I got clear drums and we could put any color we want? And they were like, ooh, okay, yeah. So I did a mock-up of the kit, which I actually have a picture for you as well, which I can show you later.
Oh, for sure.
I design all my kits in Drumstructor. Have you heard of that?
No.
I'll show you later.
Okay.
It's really good. It's like an AutoCAD system for drums.
Drumstructor?
Yeah.
Well, for drums laying out on a stage or drums like building drums?
Oh, laying out on a stage.
Really?
Yeah. It's just like an AutoCAD thing, free software for designing drum kits.
Awesome.
It's
all right,
really cool.
Guys,
I'll show
check that out. We're going to give you more info on Drumstructor.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really awesome
It's
tool.
really cool. I don't know how it's free. It's awesome. It's really, really cool. So yeah, I designed this thing, and then they love the idea. So we built this kit, and the drums just sound incredible.
I mean, acrylic are generally very projectile.
Yeah.
Like they're loud and
they're so good.
Clear.
Yeah, and as you can see here as well, no gels on any of the tops.
Well, they're Emperors, right? So you're two-ply. What's on the bottom?
Emperors.
Oh, you're two-ply both.
Yep.
Okay.
Because when I first built this kit, they weren't making the color tone ambassadors yet. So if you want pink top and bottom, you got to go, two-ply top and bottom. But it meant that I don't have to dampen at all. So they're just as they are.
Amazing. And the sound man's happy with that.
They love it.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah, and Panda, my amazing drum tech here, has got these tuned just incredibly. It's my favorite kit I've ever heard, and it blows my mind. Like,
well,
yeah.
I want to go through all the specifics of it.
Yeah.
But can we hear the kit real quick?
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
Right,
yeah.
Let me get out of the shot.
Yes, they are. Yeah, like they just sing. They're huge, these drums.
I mean, you sound great. The drums sound great. I mean, when you listen to them,
yeah, they're
that's
enormous.
a lot of body.
Yeah, they're enormous.
So what sizes do we have here?
So this is 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay. I think the Pearl only made these in one depth. So I think it's 10, 7, 12, 8, 14, 13, 16, 15. And this is a free-floating crystal beat.
Okay.
Snare drum.
6.5?
6.5. Yep. Yep. And then this one is the 6.5 by 14 sensor tone aluminum, or aluminium as we say in Australia. And this is, I usually play the brass reference snare, but this one is just for aesthetics. It looks really cool with the silver.
Yep.
And it sounds great.
It's got enough crack,
everyone
punch,
loves it.
Body, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And are the triggers actually triggering electronics, or is that to key the gates?
Yep. So these are triggering electronics. The gates are actually over here. We've got the little Pintec triggers on everything.
Oh, okay.
And
that's sending to front of house to key.
Yep. Those are the physical
But you
gates.
have triggers on the kick and the snare.
Kick, snare, and then KT10s, and then PD8s on the outside as well.
Okay, and double pedal, all Pearl hardware.
All Pearl. Yep.
And you're a Sabian guy.
I am.
What are you playing for cymbals?
These are the HHX Explosions, I think 18 and 19. Okay. Yep. And then this is my favorite cymbal on earth.
The Ozone.
Yep, yeah. It's the complex Ozone, so it's a little bit drier.
Oh, nice.
And that one's cool. And then this is a 22 complex medium ride.
So you're playing left-hand ride.
I am. I'm open-handed.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. And is that a new breed inspired technique?
It wasn't, but it came in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then these are artisan hi-hats as well, the 15s.
15 artisans, okay.
Yeah.
Vic Firth sticks?
Vic Firth sticks. That's my stick. Yep.
You have your own model stick?
Yeah, these are a 5B with my signature on them. And these are ESP cards in the same order as they appear in the movie Ghostbusters. So super nerd.
Oh, so yeah, this is very nerdy. Try to catch one of these at the concert. You've been with Avril Lavigne for how long now?
6 years.
6 years.
Yep.
So check out Chris Reeve on tour with Avril Lavigne. Guys, it's been great having you here. Check out your drum school, which is called?
Drum Fuzzled.
Drum Fuzzled. That's not Australian enough.
Needs to be more drum fuzzled.
Okay, guys, I'm David Frangioni. This is Chris Reeve on tour with Avril Lavigne. Again, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. We love you guys. You're the best part of Modern Drummer, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.